Hello everybody, welcome to 2024, January, brand new year. You know what that's saying, brand new year, new you. Well, welcome to 2024. So today's video, I'm going to talk about January's predictions and give you an overview of what this year is actually going to be like. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button at the bottom, please do so now. So this way you get notifications of every month for my predictions of the month. So here we are, January 2024. What's 2024 in general going to be like? I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a lot of confusion in 2024. Confusion in terms of you're just not going to understand why certain things are happening. You're going to be like, why is this still happening? Or how did that get started? Like, why is this still going on? Why is this still a discussion? It's going to be a lot of confusion in 2024. Now, as a holistic lifestyle coach, I like confusion. I really do. I thrive in chaos, and I find people get the most done in a state of chaos or confusion. So let me explain this. So as a holistic lifestyle coach, if I know the average person in the world right now is going to be confused for 2024, their default is going to be sitting back and letting things ride. Because they're just going to be so confused, they're not going to have a grasp of what to start or how to start something or how to implement something or set a goal or a strategic plan and follow through on that. Because so much crap is going to be happening around them that they just can't stay focused. Now, how do you work that to your advantage? If you're the person that could be in the eye of a storm, but you can stay focused, you can create a strategic plan, you can make your dreams come true this year, then you're far more ahead than the average person. Because the average person this year is going to be like, da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. That's what they're going to be like. And unfortunately, those people in 2025 are then going to be forced to look at what's not working in their lives. It's going to come head on to them, and they're going to finally have to deal with stuff in their lives. Where anybody watching me and my videos, I'm going to make sure you're not one of those people, because I'm going to give you enough notice ahead of the time and tips and tricks to make sure you're not one of those people who are going to sit back and do nothing for 2024. You're actually going to be ahead of the game. So come 2025, when the gates open, you're standing right in the front, and you've strategically placed yourself exactly where you want to be for abundance, for happiness, for whatever it is you want to manifest. So that's my overview for 2024. Now we're into January. I have pulled a card for every week of January, and I'm going to start with the second week of January, because by the time this video gets edited and up, I guarantee you we're past the first week, and that's okay. My bad, I was late on this video, but my family has been sick over the holidays, which a lot of people have, but that's okay. We're all better now. So the second week of January, that is going from January 7th to the 13th, the card that I pulled was the Bee. The Bee is a very lucky card, and I love this. So the first week of January, I wouldn't be surprised if you said to me, Elena, I just feel confused, or I just don't know where to start, or I feel like my life's not in my hands. If you said that to me, I completely understand that, because it's been actually a mystery. And the mystery only reveals itself when it wants to. But come the second week of January, the 7th to the 13th, the Bee appears. The Bee basically says, I am the lucky card. When I come on your path, I am bringing you luck. However, you need to make sure you put in a commitment and some effort. So the second week of January, I want you to figure out, what is it one thing you want to achieve, you want to start. Now, as a holistic lifestyle coach, I always talk about long-term goals, short-term goals, and immediate goals. Immediate goals are within the next 30 days. Short-term goals are within 3 to 4 months, and long-term goals are within a year, before a year. So 9 to 12 months usually. So the Bee is saying to you, I want you to think of something you want to achieve immediately, in the immediate term, so then within the next 30 to 60 days. And here's the thing, the Bee will make you sweet honey, which is all yours to get abundance from. However, whatever it is you want to achieve, you have to start it and you have to be committed to it. So that's what the bee's telling you. I'll make all the honey you want, and it's all yours to do what you want with all that sweetness. But you need to be committed, and you need to have effort towards it. So if yours is a healthy goal, guess I want to start losing weight, eating healthier, then start it. And if you need help with that, send me an email and we can set up a 15-minute free consultation. I can get you started on a plan and a strategy plan for that. Or if it's something about saving money or starting a new business, sign up for my 15-minute strategy call and we'll get you going. The third week of January, I pulled the cat. I love the cat. Well, I like cats. So the third week, it was from January 14th to the 20th. Now, the cat is very independent. It's a very independent animal. So the cat is actually giving you a little bit of a warning here. So think about it. Second week, you're all gung-ho. You got this goal. You're setting a plan, a strategic plan. You're going for it. Then the third week, the cat appears. And the cat is telling you, remember your independence. Remember to set healthy boundaries around yourself. Healthy boundaries. Because when you're excited about something, and you're gung-ho about something, and you're achieving something, you're starting it, and you're going for it, and you're committed to it, people always want to bring you down. Whether it's family, it could be your spouse or your partner, it could be friends, people always want to bring yourself down. Always. It's like crabs in a bucket. When you go on the beach and you collect crabs, you never need a lid for that bucket. Because as one crab starts climbing out, another crab grabs it and pulls it down. And we all have people in our lives that automatically pull us down. Just by nature. A lot of people can't stand the fact that you're becoming successful, that you have your shit together and you're happy. A lot of people don't like that. And it's an unfortunate thing, but it's true. So the cat is reminding you in the third week of January, remember your independence and set healthy boundaries. And a good tip for the healthy boundaries, don't tell people what you're doing. Because they'll be that crab in that bucket who will try to pull you down. The cat also says to you, if you fail and you screw up, it doesn't work out as planned. The cat has 9 lives and it always lands on its feet. So whatever it is you may be going through right now, it could be finances, divorce, relationships, it could be health issues, you will land on your feet. You just gotta get through the storm. So the cat reminds you, remember your independence, make sure you have healthy boundaries, and remember, even if you screw this up royally, you have 9 lives, and you will always land on your feet. So go for it. Don't let fear stop you from doing something. The cat is saying, go for it. The fourth week of January, which is from January 21st to the 27th, I pulled out the frog. I love the frog because it's kind of like a reset. So, and I love how these cards actually came in this order. The frog is all about cleaning house. Time to declutter your life. So yeah, look at your environment, where you live, and throw out the shit. Time to throw out the garbage. I'm sorry. Time to declutter your house. Because when your house is cluttered, your environment is cluttered, your energy is cluttered. And then that's actually bringing you down. So the frog is saying, declutter your life, your environment. Even declutter unhealthy relationships. So if you have a family member that's very negative, that constantly wants to bring you down, I mean, your family is your family. I get it. You can't get rid of them. You can pick your friends, but not your family, right? Just don't hang out with them as much. That's all. You're busy. You're busy creating your life for 2024 while the average person is going to be da-da-da-da-da. That's not you. Just don't see them as much. So the frog is telling you declutter your life and be ready for new beginnings. So I love the frog. Because so far in this sequence, it's the bee has shown up. I'm bringing you luck. Luck, abundance, and luck is on your path. I just need you to stay committed to what it is you want to do and put effort into it. The cat is saying, remember your independence and set healthy boundaries so nobody can take that away from you. And the frog is saying, you have this big goal, this big dream. Don't let it get boggled down by clutter. Time to get rid of the clutter. And there's actually a 5th week in January. Now it's only 4 days long, but it's still there. So the 5th week of January goes from January 28th to the 31st. And the last card I pulled for the 5th week of January is the King. Now the King's very interesting. The King is male authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to law and justice. So if there's anything that's been unjust in your life, the King is telling you it will righten itself out. The King is all about fairness, restoring fairness in your life. But the King also asks you if there's anything unjust in your life, it's time to take care of it. So if you have an argument stewing with somebody, time to close it, time to end it and move on. If there's anything left undone, like you need to pay some bills, you have some unfinished legal action, the King is saying, get this done. You need to get this done by the end of January, or be an attempt to finishing this, because the King wants to restore justice and fairness in your life coming into February. So basically, January is all about, you know what, let's clean up some house, let's get committed to one thing, and let's get moving. And the bee is there saying, look, I'm going to make the honey for you. You can get all that sweetness. You need to get moving. So that's my prediction for January, which is actually, honestly, it's the best prediction that could be for the start of a new year, 2024. Now, I do also pick an angel card. So who is our angel for the month of January? And this is from a completely different deck. I use Messages from the Angels by Doreen Virtue. I really love that. And for my monthly readings, I actually use Colette Baron Reid, Wisdom of Avalon, the Oracle cards. I really love this deck. I feel really connected to it. So your angel for the month of January is Serena. And Serena's really interesting. Serena is, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. What people struggle the most with is, they'll say to me, Elena, I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to get this or how I'm going to achieve this. Don't worry about the how. That's God's and the universe's business. That has nothing to do with you. You just need to get clear on what it is you want and why you want it. And then the how will present itself. So don't get fixated on the how, because what people do is they're like, well, I don't know how that's going to come into fruition, so I'm not going to do it because it just seems impossible. So then you stop putting the commitment and the effort in. Don't worry about the how. And Angel Serena, what she's saying is, if there's something that's really bothering you, release it to God and the universe. The more you release it, the more open you are. And the more open you are is the more messages you will receive, the signs, the synchronicities, the coincidences you will actually see. The problem is you get so closed off because you're worried and stressed about things that you actually don't see the signs. And the universe gives you signs every single day. It could be something as simple as a line in a song that you're hearing in your car while you're driving somewhere. It could be a bird. Bird is a very spiritual animal, so always pay attention to birds. There's signs every day, but people get just so boggled down with worry and stress, they miss all of them. So if you're going through something that you just can't figure out, say if it's finances, because right now a lot of people are hurting right now. You know what you do? You just say a prayer. You say, you know what, angels and God, I've got myself into a deep hole here. I have no idea how I'm going to get out of that. Please help me. I'm giving this worry to you because I don't know what to do with it. And release it. Now, that doesn't excuse you for your responsibility, but just release that worry and have faith that the universe and God will take care of it. Because haven't you ever had a situation where you got a bill or the roof started leaking, and then all of a sudden you're like, shit, I need $5,000 or whatever the amount is. And you're like, I have no idea how I'm going to pay this. But money always shows up, doesn't it? It always does. In some way, some form, it always does. So whatever you're worried about it, I don't want you fretting over it. We got too much to do for 2024. Release it to the universe and release it to God. And because I need you to get busy this year. So that's my January reading. Click on the link below because then you'll see a calendar. If you want a free 15-minute strategic planning session with me, pick a day on my calendar if you can get one, and we'll have a phone call. We'll talk about one thing that you want to start, and then I'll help you with some tips and tricks on how to actually create a strategic plan for it. Or if you want an actual one-on-one, 1 hour reading, intuitive reading with myself, then send me an email directly and I'll speak to you directly and we can set that up. Anyways, everybody, have a wonderful January and I'll see you soon.